to great, and it's another episode of the Barcafe where you're getting served bars by your local artists. Who with me today, man?
Big Baddy Boss, not the little one.
Say that. So where you from?
I'm from Long Island. I was raised in Long Island, but I was born in the Bronx.
You was born in the Bronx?
Yeah. So my family's still there. I claim a little bit of both.
All right. So you spent some time in the Bronx.
I did. I lived there for a little bit when I was in college. I did.
On college?
But for the most part, I grew up in Long Island. But I feel like I got the best of both worlds, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I got that city swag with that Long Island bougie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how was that growing up in Long Island and then spending time in the Bronx?
It's crazy because before I got to college, like, you know, my family moved around the city a lot, so I would actually be more so in Brooklyn than the Bronx growing up. I would go see them in Brooklyn, and I would be actually in Canarsie. My sister lived on East 98th, so I was always over there a lot. And then I got some cousins that have family on Howard and what is it? Tapscott? And, yeah, over there. So I used to hang out over there a lot. And so I just got that, you know, I was able to get the best of both worlds. I started being in the Bronx more so when I was in college because my mom wound up moving to the Bronx. So it was just easy because I was upstate in Westchester, and it was just like a 30-minute drive to be there. So like when I was off semesters or like when it was a break, I would just stay with my mom and live in the Bronx. So yeah, I spent a lot of time in the city growing up and shit. So it was cool.
What got you into rap?
I always was an artist. I actually can draw really well. Like, I could look at something and draw it. And,
hold on. Like, right now, you can do that in this time? Or when you was younger?
No, I can do it. No, I'm not going to, but I can.
That's crazy. No. I'm not going to make you because I used to draw, too, when I was younger. I cannot do that shit.
It's memory.
Right now.
You know
like,
you probably could. You're playing.
Yeah. And it takes patience,
baby.
too.
A skill is a skill. But yeah, I could draw. It started with that. And then kind of like, I started writing, like, stories. So yeah, it started with drawing, and then I started writing stories and like poems and stuff. And then one of my people's, a close friend of mine, was murdered, and I wrote a poem, but I spit it with so much passion that they were like, "Nah, you got to be a rapper." My people's from where I grew up, and they basically pushed me to be a rapper, and that's how I started. I was probably like 15 or 16, 17. Maybe.
15 or 16. But you was writing poetry.
Yeah, I was already writing
in the earlier years.
Like 13, 14 years old.
You remember your first poem?
Hell no.
No,
I write in books.
You said what?
I used to write in books.
You used to write in books?
Yeah, I have so much books. Like, I have this one book that I know is still with one of my producers that I grew up with at his house. In his file cabinet, I have a book full of rhymes. I swear to God.
That's crazy.
His name is Mike West. I swear to God.
Do you ever like get an urge to be like, yo, you know what? Let me go over there and just get the book and just go through something and see if I could get some inspiration from that and just come up with a song or rearrange something.
Sometimes I do think about doing that. It's crazy because when I do have sessions over there, I don't even think about the book when I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he has it to this day because I asked him, like, do you have the book? He's like, listen, if you left it in my file cabinet, it's there. I never touched it.
That's crazy.
So I never even went to look because I know he gave me his word. Like, if it's there, it's there. But I have other books too. Like, sometimes when I'm going through, like, you know, you keep stuff in the back of the bookshelf. I might find books that I don't even know, and I'm just reading through rhymes, and it's like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
crazy.
So I love that. Like,
do you see? Can you remember one thing that you read out of the book that stuck out to you? Like, nah, I was nice. Like, I was really that. If somebody was ready, I could have took them at that age.
Oh man. That's so long ago. You know how old I am? I can't tell you.
Nah, that's crazy. Now that's a question now because I would never ask that. But now
I graduated high school in 2012. That's all I'll say.
You still young though.
No, but I'm not that young. I can't remember fucking.
That's
over 20 years ago. Like what? I am very young, but damn. Nah, I can't remember. But you know what? Just for you, I'm gonna go get that book and I'm gonna send you a picture of it.
I bet. I'm gonna post that and tag you to that.
I'm gonna get that book for you. But I don't know. I'm just different. I've just always been different.
That's fine.
Yeah,
so
different.
let me ask you, what do you think separates you as a female artist from all the other ones that's out here?
I don't know because honestly, I don't pay attention to other artists or female artists. I kind of pretty much stick to what inspires me in my daily life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what prompts me to make music. The things that I go through, the things that I experience. That's where my music comes from. And I feel like that's why a lot of people relate to me. and just love me as an artist. From where I'm from, of course. But nah, I'm just me. Like I don't know what would make me different from everybody else because I don't pay attention to what other people do. Like, to be honest.
Talk it.
And honestly, I more like to anybody doing this shit because this shit is hard as fuck. Like, I could never throw shade or hate on the next person, even out there, whether it's music or not. Like, do your thing. Like, I ain't paying attention. I see you at the top, nigga. And if we able to toast a glass of champagne at the top, then that's what it will be. But I'm on another level right now, and I can't be thrown off my path.
That's fire.
Can't
so
be looking to the left or right of me.
I know you did a track with Splash. How did that come about?
Oh yeah, I actually added Passport on there too at the last minute. But yeah, I did a track with Splash. That would be our second track together. We have another track that we did that nobody will probably ever hear.
That's crazy. Can I get a leak though?
No.
Can I get a leak?
He better never drop that.
Can I get a leak? Can I at least have it? I wouldn't. I'm not going like
off camera. It was like off camera. But yeah, the elevator shit. So. It was kind of like a mutual thing that we came up with. I knew I was going to do the elevator remix. I just didn't know who I was going to put on it. And then I think when we talked to each other about a lot of stuff, like, I'll call him like, yo, this is what's going on or whatever. And I guess I just brought it up to him. And he was like, yo, put me on the shit. I'm going to body that shit. And I'm like, I bet. So I wound up sending him like a reference of some old shit that had to open. Because I recorded it a lot of different times. So I sent him a reference that had to open and he wrote his verse to it.
And sent that shit back?
No, he wrote his verse to it. He recorded it, sent it to me, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get us in a session. Just give me a second, whatever. I had other stuff going on. I shot another video at the time and everything. So then we wound up doing an elevator skit for it or whatever, and we did a skit and it went really viral. And then we got in a session. It was just me and him. He brought his son and my engineer, and we was there for like 3-4 hours. And we actually rewrote the shit together. Even the verse that he originally wrote, he rewrote it again with me. And I rewrote my verse too, because at the end it's not the same. And then a couple weeks later, I'm gearing up to do like the drop and everything. And Passport's like, yo, let me hear that shit. So I sent it to him. He's like, yo, I need parts. That shit too fire. So we all linked up again like a week later, got in the studio, and it was a vibe. Passport wrote it right then and there. That shit was fire, and the song was fire. So yeah, I'm happy that they both got on it.
That's super dope.
Yeah, we're like the top 3 from where we're from. We're all from the same area in Long Island. So me and Splash is from Wyandanch, and Passport's from like Sea Island and hers. But top 3.
That's fire.
Top 3.
That's
Nobody else is really being talked about that much on the island. Besides the Nassau people, but I ain't name dropping them niggas.
Yo, that's one thing I want to ask. Everybody be like, well, Splash specifically, he was just like, yo, Long Island is a different place. Niggas think Long Island niggas should be close, but
no, we're not. Everybody be throwing shade and tucking and gatekeeping and stepping on toes. There'd be a lot of shit going on. That's why I stay out the politics. Okay, you only see
the hoodies was up here and they said the same thing. It was like people was gatekeeping and shit like that. What's your opinion on that?
Listen, I can't force nobody to help me. You know what I'm saying?
That's
none of us can expect anything from anybody. All I can say is who I am, and I don't gatekeep. If I know that there's a puzzle right here and you fit that puzzle, I'm gonna plug you in. Like, that's just how I am. Nobody could ever say I gatekeep or nothing like that. Like, I put everybody with it. Yo, pop out with me to this. Da-da-da-da. And niggas don't really know that I be having the resources that I have until they really see, like, oh, shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, boom. I went to Barz 995 private brunch, and everybody's like, how the fuck you got there? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? I told y'all niggas, I'm like that. And I had a +2. And I had a +2, and I didn't bring nobody with me.
I was like...
You went?
I'm like, how the hell she get there? I was like... How'd she get there? Like, I'm like, yo, that's dope though.
Shout out to them. Shout out to my plug.
So how was that? How was that experience?
It was dope. I ain't gonna lie. I stepped on that bitch like the baddest bitch, and I was. But yeah, I'm a star. It don't matter what I do. I step in there, I'm a shine. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I went in there and I did what I had to do. Let's believe everybody know my name in that bitch though.
That's fire. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. You got to get in there. You got to network.
I took over.
Nah, I mean, you got Brooklyn energy though.
For real?
Yeah.
I definitely spent a lot of time there as a kid.
It's not Long Island. It's Brooklyn energy right now. She like, yeah, I went in that shit. Yeah, everybody know my name. Fuck you mean?
Yeah, I'm telling you, New York City a little bit or whatever.
Nah. So, who in your top 5? Who are some of the artists that you listen to, either signed or unsigned? I mean,
I listen.
matter of fact, let's go unsigned first, real quick. Unsigned. Who would you like to work with right now amongst your peers? Or should we not?
I'm trying to think. Give me a second. I definitely want a song with D Renzo. Bubba G from the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking in Zay Fuego too. Fire.
I gotta look them up.
Those are all unsigned artists. And yeah, the Passport and Splash song was overdue.
It's happened already.
Song, yeah, so that's definitely thrown in there. And that's pretty much it that I'm looking at.
So who in your top 5?
That inspired me, or that I'm looking at right now, like that I think is dope.
That inspire you, and then we could do the ones that you think is dope and who are having like a major impact on the culture.
Hey, what's the word? It's Flo the Great, man, and I'm introducing y'all to the official drink of the Barcafe. It's Vodka. Yeah, tequila and vodka mix. It sound crazy, but don't knock it till you try it. 100% corn liquor. I mean, blue agave tequila straight from Mexico. And it's 10 times distilled, so it make it the cleanest in its category. And it's gluten-free. I mean, so drink responsibly.
And Lil Wayne. Yeah. All right, so out of them 5, who would you want to feature from today if you could get it?
Lil Wayne.
Weezy?
Yeah.
Weezy F. Now, he's still rapping like he back in the day,
honestly, too. I love him so much. His birthday's the day after mine. A lot of his music got me through a lot of shit. Like he was one of the main ones. Because like you gotta understand, when back in the days, Sorry for the Wait, that collective of mixtapes, that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got Gossip that dropped, and then you got fucking the shit he did with Robin Thicke. He just really showed his talent as an artist, and it kind of made me like, it just pushed me. And Nicki too. I'm not gonna lie, the old Nicki. I'm talking like Beat Me Up Scotty Nicki. Yeah. That bitch was that bitch.
Ball rap Nicki.
Yeah, she definitely inspired me a lot too. She made me feel like, okay, females could do this. Because like I said, it was only poetry. It was when she started dropping that, I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, she definitely made me feel like I could do this too. I remember one thing that always stuck with me from one of her songs. She said L.A. Reid told her she can't sing and rap on the same track. Mm-hmm. And now she doing that shit. So even though whatever the blogs are saying and all the drama and everything, I just feel like y'all gotta really respect Nicki. Because they really tried to like tell her she couldn't do it. And she really did it. And she opened a door. You get what I'm saying? For females and different type of female rap. Like, we're not even just talking about hardcore rap. We talking about just different type of female music, period. Fuck the R&B shit and the lovey-dovey shit. Like, bitches is really coming out here and really rapping and really showing themselves. And I feel like Nicki, she probably took a little bit of style from Kim and shit like that. Like, as far as the way she looks. But I feel like the way she just came in and took the game over has to be respected. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, she really is the reason why women is on top right now. Because listen, Kim came in and did that shit already. Kim been out by the time I started listening to Nicki. You feel what I'm saying? Nicki was really the one that really was like opened that door, and she said she was gonna do it in her mixtape, and she did it. That has to be respected no matter what.
That's fine. So Nicki in there. Nicki is one of your.
Yeah, I forgot about her. She in there.
Yeah,
and she's about the only female rapper that really. And I love me some Lauryn Hill and all of that. They had they era. But
I was gonna say, what about Lauren? What about?
I also heard she's not a good person. I heard Nicki's not a good person either. But hey, I still gotta respect her. For what she did.
She did for the she paved the way type shit. Like everybody paved the way for everybody to do something.
But I feel
even
like
when niggas be like, oh,
different.
She did the same pose Kim did, or everybody's gonna do that pose. I feel I feel like everybody's gonna do that pose. That shit was so iconic.
Yeah, it was.
Like, for
and I feel
female
like it's
hip hop,
homage.
Even
it's not
though
copying, it's paying homage.
So Kim really did a lot. Like,
no, she did, and I'm not taking from her. But I hate the fact that they started beefing, and Remy too. Like, y'all bitches should not be fucking beefing. Y'all look dumb.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nicki, you had to listen to a little Remy and a little Kim for you to feel like, okay, I could do this a little. You get what I'm saying? Like,
a little.
You gotta say that. Like, that's the truth. And guess what? You went and heard that shit, and you made your own wave and created your own world.
That's what this shit is for. You gotta
look at and be humble
make
sometimes.
Another style. Like, female coming up, trying to pursue a rap career. Like, what advice would you give her?
You know what's crazy? I always get asked this question.
Matter of fact, a younger you.
Younger me. I like that one.
A younger you.
The younger me. I would tell the younger me, don't fuck with nobody. Because at the end, I've been doing this shit for over 10 years on and off because I quit for like 5 years to have my son and stuff like that. And I would say this, I never needed a fucking soul. And for a long time, I always felt like I needed a manager and I needed a team and I needed this, that, and the third. And all along, all I really needed was the people that was always there. And the people that I started with. And guess what? That's who I'm with right now. With a couple extra people that God sent my way. And I know it was God sent. And that's how you know it's real.
Yeah.
I got a whole team of people that have different jobs. And I don't got a name for the team. You understand? Yeah. I'm just Baddiee Barz. And I got a fucking team of machines behind me, bro. And when I say machines, I mean like, these are the people that's like, this is what you need to do. This is what they're not going to tell you. Blah, blah, blah. The gatekeeping, it doesn't exist with them. These niggas is already on and getting paid for what they do.
Yeah.
But literally, they're not looking for $1 from me. They literally think I'm talented and they want to see me go to the top. And it took me a while to get to the people that I'm with right now. And I'm so grateful. So I would tell the younger me, fuck everybody, keep going. Because everybody else on the side, before I got to the point I am now, was just a distraction. You feel me? And I felt like I was getting caught up in trying to be a part of something when really I should have been creating my own part of
your
something.
Own wave. Yeah,
like you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I realized that now, and now I'm in rooms that I never thought I'd be in. I'm in conversations I never thought I'd be in. Doors is opening. You know, I cut all the negative out, all the people that were weighing me down, and I see the difference. So I'm on my right track, and I'm not rushing. I'm not doing the most. I'm just letting it happen for myself. I'm taking it one day at a time, and I'm working hard, and that's it. It's gonna happen.
That's super dope. So what can we expect from Baddiee Boss?
Okay, I'm about to drop my album.
Dropping an album?
Yeah, on my birthday.
When your birthday?
September 26th.
September. You a Virgo?
I'm a Libra.
You're a Libra?
Yeah.
Oh.
The day, Lil Wayne. Okay.
Oh, listen.
Wait till Lil Wayne, you gonna see me and you gonna hear my music and you gonna be like, I love her. That's my twin. I'm just like you. I'm the female. No, we can't see here. Oh,
door closed. All right, so
yeah, you guys can find my music on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. I'm on Deezer. I'm on iHeartRadio, and all you gotta do is type in BADDIEEBARZ, and that's one word, not two words. Oh, hey.
Yo.
Look, listen, boss, look, bitches steady coming for Baddiee, I never mind though. Long day in the sentence off where she been on her grindo. I make sure the team meet and pass it off like Rondo. Broke nigga talk to me, don't entertain the convo. Rich bitch energy, niggas got bum tendencies. How you jump the ship, then gon' ask me for some refugee. Baddiee the commissioner, these bitches is my deputies. I can't help they hating on me, I just think it's jealousy. I've been running circles round these rappers like the elderly. That last shit you dropped, it was nasty like some celery. Whole bunch of bum bitches rapping with no melody. Tried to show you love, but it was never no sincerity. I could see right through you, 20/20 vision clarity. I made sure y'all bitches eat, I guess it was just charity. Niggas beefing on the gram, they're saying it's a parody. Like you would throw your dignity away for popularity. Like I should claim you on my taxes. I'm just getting started, baby, that was just a practice. Heard that nigga album, man, he should've called it Cactus. I don't want no ties, so why you make yourself a factor? Project 25 coming, they trying to distract us. 1 billion people in the world and they trying to subtract us. Tell me how that add up and what is it gonna equal to? They killing us already, now they about to make it legal too. And who we supposed to vote for? Who protects the people? Once they take away our rights, we ain't considered equal. Playing with the Constitution, this shit could get lethal. America the evil, they trying to kill my people. Like why they trying to kill my people?